Hi everyone and welcome to Classic Gamer 74. I'm your host Anthony Gamer, along with my friend Humphrey. Hello. Krull was a 1983 science fiction swashbuckling film. Whew, that's a mouthful. You said it. It's too bad the film itself wasn't as cool as it sounded. Well, yeah, pretty much. The story behind this film is the planet of Krull has been invaded by an alien monster called the Beast, and he has sent his slayers out to kidnap this woman named Princess Lissa on her wedding day, and her Prince Colwyn, and his friends are going to go rescue her. That's pretty much it. Yeah, you said it. Krull had really cheesy special effects, bad direction, and most of all, poor acting. And as a kid, I loved it. Me too. You did? No, not really. I'm just being agreeable. Oh, okay. Even though the film was a financial bomb and was hated by the critics, a lot of young people actually liked the film, myself included, because I didn't know any better at that time, and it developed kind of a cult following. Although the movie was pretty much a failure, that didn't stop Atari from making a game about it. So let's check out Krull on the Atari 2600. Alright, so let's begin. Now, of course, you're at the royal wedding, and here come the slayers, so the princess gets out of the way, and you have to try to fight off the slayers so they don't take the princess. But I'll warn you, eventually they will get to her, so just fight for a while, but eventually they do take her, so don't get yourself killed trying to save her. Alright, now you're on the pathway, and you have to look for a special weapon called a glaive. Now in the film it was a 5-pointed star, but in the game it's only 4. Now you have to make it to that area there, get past the killer spider, and find out where the beast's castle is. It's only in certain places at certain times. And now you can pick up extra men here, and sometimes you can pick up extra glaives. Okay, now here's the beast's castle. Alright, now you gotta bust your way through there to get to the princess. Do not try to hit the beast with the glaive. He found that out in the movie, as the prophet that told him, told Colwyn that the glaive could be used to fight the beast. And just like in the film, if you throw it at the beast, it gets stuck in him and it doesn't hurt him, and then you're going to have to start all over. So break your way through the barrier to get to the princess. And it's not as easy as it looks because that guy does not keep up a specific pattern. So come on, you've got the hole open and it's a big enough. Throw it in there. Oh, you missed. Come on. Oh, Anthony, how terrible. Oh, hey, it's not as easy as it looks. You want to try? Come on, Anthony. Alright, finally. Now, she gives you fire like she did in the wedding. Now, that will kill the beast. And there you got it. Congratulations. It's really sad, isn't it? What's that, Humphrey? When a video game adaptation is better than the movie. Yeah, but it's happened before. Really? Like when? Well, for instance, the game Megaforce was a lot better than the movie, and, then later on you would have some film adaptations made by the NES that I personally thought were better than the films. What's really bad is when the soundtrack album is better than the movie. When has that happened? Perfect example, that movie Black Roses. Horrible movie. Awesome soundtrack, though. Yeah, okay, how about Eddie and the Cruisers? No, actually, I like that film. Really? Yeah, I didn't. But I love the soundtrack. Oh, okay. Anyway, most people don't realize that Krull was actually an arcade game before it was an Atari game. So let's check out the arcade game. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, pick up the pieces of your weapon, the glaive. Avoid all boulders. Now, don't forget, in this game, the glaive has 5 points, as opposed to the Atari, where it has only 4. But I think that had to do a lot with the limitations of the Atari 2600. Yes, and it's too bad the movie wasn't exciting as this part. Actually, this was in the film, if memory serves me correctly. good job. You made it without getting squished once. Congratulations. Shoot the Slayers. Rescue your army. Now, you think the Slayers were bad in the Atari game, you ought to check them out and see them in this one. And that glaive is hard to aim with because you actually have two joysticks in this game for guiding the glaive. And so if you're not used to it, it can be a royal pain. Get him, Anthony, get him. Alright, now you gotta kill them all before you can advance to the next level, so like I said, just be careful. Just keep the glaive going and get them. There we go. Pick up your army, lead it to the hexagon. This is actually a pretty easy... No, that's the next one. Yeah, this one's not easy either. Because, guess who's back? Yep, the Slayers. Eventually I'm going to get the hang of that glaive thing. One more, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Stand still. Now, believe it or not, the next two are actually pretty easy. Break down the front hall of the hexagon when it is black. You'd think the last two levels would be the hardest, but they're actually not. And there you did it. Alright, the final mission. Save Princess Lissa, avoid the beast, avoid his fireballs. Fight, fight. No, you don't fight. You just run, grab the princess. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to fight him, you just grab her and he wanders off. Yep, that's pretty much it. Now poo. Well, if not for that disappointed ending, I would have to say that this game was pretty cool. Well, I agree, and the thing is, I really enjoyed the Atari 2600 game as a kid, and I just recently discovered the arcade game. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of Classic Gamer 74. I hope you enjoyed it. Can I say it? Oh, yeah, go ahead. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. I'd show them how to do it if I had thumbs. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you have any suggestions for games or a genre of games you'd like to see on our channel, please let us know in the comment section below, and who knows, it may be the subject of a later episode. Don't forget to visit our friends at AtariAge.com and AtariProtos.com for all your Atari needs. In our next episode, we will be discussing more Atari 2600 prototypes. Right. Thank you, Humphrey. You're welcome. Well, I hope to see you all in the next episode. This is Anthony Gamer, and I'm Humphrey the Wolf. And everyone have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.